Hey guys, welcome. I'm here for some free questions and hi, how are you? And then maybe some law of attraction things because a couple of things came up today. General reading on love. Okay, let's see. General reading on love. Okay, so you got an offering of love coming in or a creative project coming up. And then there's a soulmate relationship here. This could be a Gemini if there's a Gemini around you, or this could be that a soulmate relationship comes in. Something that comes in out of the blue fast, and something that you guys will be working on together, and it's going to be something that's very celebrated. So it looks like you got some good stuff coming up here. If there is no one in your life right now, someone enters. If somebody is in your life, the relationship could go to the next level. Dingus, any money or people coming my way? Okay, let's see. Any money coming in for Dingus? Okay, you got one ace, but that ace is the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm thinking that you're going to get a job offering, and it looks like a fire sign is here, a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries, and the happy home. So if this may not be a physical happy home, this just could be representing these people coming in, or it could be that you find a new place or you move in with somebody, and it could be a friend or it could be a love relation. We don't know yet, but it looks like you're going to get a job offering, or money is going to come in. There's a fire sign around this, and the happy home is here, which is something that should be celebrated. Good luck. Martha, does Gemini want me to reach out and tell him how I feel? Okay. Oh my God, I got 3 aces, which would be a 99% chance. So listen, for everybody, anyone here that is thinking about reaching out to somebody, or anyone that wants to confront somebody with something, this is my suggestion first. Before you do it, Dylan is down here sleeping. Before you do it, go over in your mind the conversation that you want to have with this person. Hear that person telling you exactly what you want to hear. Go over it in your mind as many times as you can until you believe it. Once you believe it and you feel confident, then you make the phone call. So, and you don't have to convince anybody else about this. You just have to convince yourself. So what happens is, you're in control of your life, and everyone has got to respond to you the way you want them to. So you convince yourself that he is going to say X, Y, and Z. He's going to say X, Y, and Z. So my suggestion always is, don't do anything until you're feeling super confident. When you have no doubts in your mind, then you make the phone call after you've imagined how the conversation is going to go, and then you follow through with it. And that's when you'll get your best results. It's a total law of attraction thing. Good luck. Carla, when will I get a new job? Okay. Six of Clubs. Now, the clubs generally mean before the end of the summer. I don't feel like it's going to happen that soon. 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months. 6 weeks. I'm going to go with 6 weeks. I'm thinking 6 weeks. That feels, I'm more comfortable with 6 weeks than I am by the end of the summer's coming too quickly. Afra, will I get to travel? Yes. You got one ace, but you have the transformation card here. And then you have walking away from something. So there may come a point in your life where you're like, I need to get away from this situation, whatever it is. And then that's when you transform into traveling. But I think that you're going to definitely travel. But and it looks like it's going to be, it could be life transforming when the death card shows up. Or it could be because you want to get, you know, the Eight of Cups means leaving something behind. Leaving a bad job, leaving a bad relationship, leaving something behind and going, you know, on your way to find yourself or to explore or whatever it is. Tati, general reading. Okay. So after a past or a recent heartbreak, stability comes into your life. There could be a fire sign here, which would be a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries, and it is magical, or there's magic around the situation. It could also be something that's very sexual. It could be a lot of chemistry there. Claire, am I going to be single in the next few months? Okay, let's see. I get a 70% chance that you will be single for the next few months, and you're going to be getting a lot of rest and relaxation, me time. So that's a good thing. If you've recently come out of a relationship that's something that just ended, it would be good for you to take some time for yourself. So 70% chance you will remain single for the next couple of months. Pinky Lee. Okay, what's next for me in love? Oh, okay, you got some good stuff here. So the Queen of Cups, I don't know if you're a water sign, a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer. If you're not, one shows up. The Hermit card could be a Virgo shows up, or it could be that you take some time. Maybe this person shows up and you're like, okay, I need a minute. I need to think about how I feel here. The Justice card is here, which could be a Libra that enters, or it could be that justice gets restored to your life. So in other words, somebody screwed you bad in the past. Now justice comes back, and maybe you meet somebody new and then that other person comes back and you're like, too bad you lost your shot. There's some kind of justice that's going to get served coming up. The Temperance card is here, which could be a Sagittarius, or it could be that balance is getting restored to your life or the situation, your love life. This could also be a timing thing. So when these cards show up, the Hermit would be when the sun is in Virgo. Justice would be when the sun is in Libra, and Temperance could be when the sun is in Sagittarius. So if this person shows up, right, and okay, with the Hermit, you kind of pull back a bit. You're going to end up moving forward because the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. So this guy moves forward fast. I'm not going to say he's super fast. He's not like the Knight of Swords in reverse, but he's much faster than the slowpoke he is when he's upright. So I think you have some good things coming in. Elizabeth, what will Costa's next move be? Okay. What will Costa's next move be? Haha. Well, first you got the Lover's card here, okay? Which is the soulmate connection, and something is going to transform and there will be victory. So, oh God, and now the Knight of Cups. So this indicates he comes in on a white horse. It's a soulmate connection that's very transformative, and there is a lot of victory here. So you won't be worried anymore. This card is in reverse. It's coming out of worrying if you've been worried about the situation. I think the next move is going to be something that propels this relationship forward rather quickly. So I don't know if you're going to, meet up with him or take the relationship to the next level or whatever it is, but something is happening here. So good luck. Joy. Does he have feelings for me? Because I'm still left with no communication. Also, it was never clear when we were close. Okay. Let's see. Does he have feelings? Okay, you got a 70% chance with 2 aces that he has feelings for you. But you also have the Justice card here. So you might not be talking now, or there could be a, moment in time where things went to pot, but whatever. When this card shows up, it means that justice gets returned to the situation. So if he kind of screwed you and you're feeling a little bit wounded over that, justice comes in and rectifies the situation. So I'm not thinking that this is over in any stretch of the imagination. I think there's more to come. And I think there are feelings here. And once again, like I say to everybody, I always suggest reaching out because it cuts down the time and the waiting and all that nonsense. But make sure that you're feeling confident before you do it. Like, you don't want to send a message when you're feeling doubtful or like that he may not answer you. But I think that this situation is going to turn around, especially with the communication. There are so many people that are waiting to hear from people. And if you take your ego and you put it aside, because it's always an ego thing. It's like either I texted him last and he never responded, or I texted him and he ignored me. And then our ego gets wounded, so we don't want to reach out again. But if enough time has gone by, there's no reason why you can't. There's no reason why you can't reach out again. Mario Lopez, I see that you did a super chat, but I don't see your question. Oh, yeah, here we go. I see it. Okay. Will my Aries and I reconcile, and what are his feelings? All right, let's see. Okay, you got a 70% chance that you are going to reconcile. The King of Cups is here, which means King of Cups is kind of a softer kind of personality, and Aries can be very tough. So it could be that when this person comes back in and you reconcile, you see a softer side of him. Unless you're a water sign, a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio, then this is just showing us that it's you. But I would think that, like, sometimes Aries can be really guilty of not having a filter and saying what comes out, what comes to their mind comes right out their mouth. When this card shows up, he would be a little bit softer. Like, it would be a softer type of a conversation. Like, you would see a different side of him. So I'm thinking, yes, there is going to be a reconciliation coming up. Malapali, what is the situation with the Gemini and the third party? Okay, let's see. Okay, so first, the Gemini is not seeing the offer that's in front of him. There's somebody else around him that's interested in him that may make a better suit for him than this person. There's a betrayal around him, and there's arguing and bickering around him. So I'm not convinced that the situation with this third party is all that. It does look like there is some balance in the situation, but it looks like it's surrounded by a lot of bickering and somebody who is not working hard anymore. So somebody has given up on the situation. Maybe whoever was betrayed, the other person may have given up. Like, okay, you do your thing and this is how it's going to be. There are no love cards here. So the Gemini is not in love with this person. The other person's not in love with them either, I don't believe, because there are no love cards. Shaivish, what's going on in my love life? What is going on in the love life? Okay, you got some good stuff here. You got an air sign. When the King of Swords shows up, it's a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini, or this could be somebody who's got a sharp tongue. So if it's not an Aries and somebody shows up and they just don't really have a way with words, this is just showing that it's them. Do you know what I'm saying? You got some stability coming in here, and you have the Hanged Man, which means, all right, so you meet this person. Either they got a sharp tongue or they're an air sign. It's a stable relationship, but then it may come to a standstill. You may go through a point where it kind of plateaus, but then happiness comes in. Balance gets restored to your life. So somebody is coming in. Balance is going to get restored. There's happiness, there's stability. There just might be a point where you hit a standstill. Do you know what I'm saying? And if you hit that standstill, just try not to freak out. It's fine. You're going to get past it. I think Lady was next, if I remember correctly. Oh, no, Hendrix was next. Okay. What do you see happening with me and Levin or Levin? Levin? What do you see happening with me? Okay, let's see. Aha, you got happiness here. Okay. We got some good stuff. So the 10 of Cups is happiness on all levels. It's not just happiness with this person, it's happiness in your whole life. The King of Cups is here, which is a water sign, a Cancer, a Scorpio, or Pisces, if one of you fits that sign. If not, it could just be that somebody is a little bit more softer or emotional, or somebody is expressing their feelings a little bit more. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse means that things are going to start to pick up speed. In reverse, he's slower than molasses. In reverse, he's starting to pick up speed. The Ace of Wands also indicates that speed gets picked up. So this relationship moves forward. And you have the wish card here, which means that make a wish because it's going to be granted. And you just want to put out into the universe exactly what it is that you want. Because when the wish card shows up, you can get it. You can have it. It's yours. Lady, does the Scorpio think that we have a special connection and a strong chemistry despite the age gap? Okay, I'm going to ask, but age means nothing. Age doesn't matter. I mean, within reason, you know, like, obviously, the person's got to be of legal age, but age doesn't matter. In my opinion, and from what I've seen in my experience, I think it's the souls that connect. And it has nothing to do with what they look like, where they were born, how far they traveled. It's the souls recognize one another, and that's where the chemistry is. So it doesn't, the age thing is, that's nothing, but I'm going to ask. Definitely. You only got one ace, but you have the Six of Pentacles, which indicates that the relationship works well. And then the Wheel Fortune, excuse me, which is like a definite yes. And it's also something that's destined. So I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't worry about that age thing. All right, I did that one, lady. Ezra, is the Taurus thinking about me? Okay, let's see. Okay, so the Taurus is thinking about you. You have two aces and you have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is one of the best cards to get. And if there were no aces here, I would still say yes, just because this card showed up. So yeah, I do think that the Taurus is thinking about you. Ram, does Mike have an official girlfriend? Once again, I only get a 33% chance. And then with the 33% chance, there's fighting and there's betrayal. So 33%, like when it's that low, I always think that it's like, this is somebody who's talking to people online. It could be people that they talk to at work. It could be friends that are girls that are around them. But something so low doesn't come up as, you know, an official girlfriend. Could there be somebody friends with benefits? It could be possible with the especially with the Ace of Wands, but there's not coming up with anything. It's not coming up with anything serious. Where was I? I did ladies. Alyssa, general reading on love for September to December. Okay. Okay. I don't know how old you guys are, but the pages when they show up tend to be young people. So this would be somebody who's say like maybe 35 or under. It's an earth sign, a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. And then the Queen of Pentacles is here too. So I don't know if you're an earth sign and you meet an earth sign, or you're an earth sign and you're with an earth sign, but that's what's showing up here. The World is here, which is something that's very destined to happen. And then getting a lot of rest and relaxation. So if you've been worried about something, or if you've been working too hard, you should get to take some time, maybe with this person coming up. The Queen of Swords is here, which could be an air sign if one of you happens to be an air sign, a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius, or it could just be somebody around that you deal with that has a sharp tongue, someone that doesn't always know how to vocalize things in the nicest way. So that's, don't worry about that. Now you have the Magician here, which means if you're not in a relationship right now and these people show up and it's a new relationship, you got magic. You can make it into anything you want. If you are in a relationship, then the relationship could be moving to the next level when the Magician shows up. There's also perseverance. So somebody is working hard. Somebody wants this relationship to last. It's somebody that puts in effort. And Judgment. Now, the Judgment card could be a new beginning with an old person, or it could be something destined, you know, karma shows up. So if somebody, say for example, last person you were with screwed you over, left you for someone else, was a big jerk, This card comes in and it rectifies the situation, brings you somebody wonderful, and then that person is, you know, regrets it for the rest of their life. So you got good stuff coming up here for the, you know, for the rest of the year. You know, it's gonna probably not gonna happen at once. It's probably gonna take some time. Lola, does Nick consider me to be the one? Let's see. Okay, I'm only getting one ace and the Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Cups. So I'm thinking that he's toyed around with the idea, but he's not 100% positive yet. He knows that there's a connection here. The Five of Pentacles has to do with money, so don't worry about that. He may be not so worried about money anymore. But I think he's not 100% sure. He's thought about it, but I think he needs a little bit more time to make his final decision as to whether or not you're the one like forever. But it's definitely run through his mind, and it's something that he thinks about. Betsy Ross. Emna, general reading. Okay. Aha, okay. So you are prepared to move forward. However, there's an offer in front of you that you are just not seeing. And there's an offering of love coming in. So it could be that there's somebody around you that's got a genuine interest in you and you're just not seeing it yet. Or maybe it hasn't been revealed and you're not picking up on the vibe or whatever. And then it shows here that if you've been recently worried about something, the anxiety and depression card, this card's in reverse now. So you're going to stop worrying. You're going to come out of that. The moon card, somebody could be holding on to a secret, or this could be that a Pisces shows up. It could also be urging you to use your intuition. So I think you're prepared to move forward. But my suggestion would be to just keep your eyes open because there's an offer that's right in front of you that you're just not seeing yet. Mm-hmm. Elham, does he think about me these days? Okay. Does he think about me these days? You get a 70% chance that he thinks of you. The Queen of Pentacles is here. If one of you is an Earth sign, a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. And then you got two aces, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So this person definitely thinks of you. Quasar, do you see a peaceful and loving relationship between me, the Leo, and the Scorpio in the future? Okay. So if there is a reconciliation in the future, will the relationship be peaceful and harmonious and loving? Yes, you got a 70% chance. Yes. I would think positive and stay focused on what you want, because the odds are good that you're going to get what you want out of this relationship. Lonely Star, JW's recent thoughts and feelings for me. Okay. What is JW thinking? What is JW thinking? Okay, so you got here a celebration. So I don't know what's going on between the two of you right now, but something coming up should make you very happy. There's some kind of a celebration. The Wheel of Fortune is something that's destined to happen, and the Soulmate card. So there should be a union of souls here happening at some point. There's also the King of Cups. If one of you happens to be a water sign, a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer, that's just showing us that this is who we're talking about. So I think that this person thinks very highly of you, and that things are gonna, if things are not going well right now, they're gonna turn around in the near future. Sharmila, is Nishit in love with me? All right, let's see. Is Nishit in love with me? Okay, so this is interesting. I don't get any aces here for him being in love with you. However, I get the happy home card, okay? A transformation, and balance and patience gets restored to your life. Or it could be that this is what goes on under Sagittarius, or if one of you happens to be a Sagittarius. But it's very interesting because I didn't get any aces, but according to this reading, there are feelings there. Now, is the other guy going to text you on your birthday or reach out to you on your birthday? Let's see. I don't make a big deal over birthdays because people tend to not remember them. And if you assign meaning to things, then that's when you start to let your mind run wild. Okay, so I'm only getting a 33% chance he's going to reach out to you on your birthday. So let me explain what I mean. One of my friends today told me that she forgot her boyfriend's birthday. And it doesn't mean that she doesn't have feelings for him. What it means is that she's shitty with birthdays. She's shitty when it comes to dates. So, you know, if you assign meaning to things, you know, he has to reach out to me, or it means he doesn't care, then that's what you're putting out into the universe. So that's what you're going to get reflected back. To me, I would rather have somebody, you know, show up on Tuesday afternoon with a cup of my favorite coffee because they know I love it, rather than, you know, because the calendar says it's March 6th and you better do something for me or I'm going to kill you because it's my birthday. So I wouldn't make a big deal if you don't hear from him on your birthday. Diamond. What does the future hold for me and George? Okay, let's have a look. What's going on with George? Okay. I don't know if one of you, we've got the Taurus card and the Gemini card here. So I'm not going to read them as the signs unless those are your signs, and that's just telling us that that's who showed up. This is what I got. The Devil is here. Somebody could be battling an addiction of some type, or it could be, okay, you're a Gemini. Okay, or it could be somebody has an addiction that they're battling, or this could be a very chemical relationship. A lot of like sexual attraction here. You get your wish, so whatever you want to make out of this situation, the wish comes true. The Hierophant, this is something that has to do with spirituality. It's also the Taurus card, if somebody's a Taurus. But this could be that you have a spiritual connection to this person. It could be that you do something together spiritually. I don't know if you practice chanting or you go to yoga class together. That's what this is showing us. It also could be a spiritual connection, or that you met them that way. If you met them at church or you met them at a synagogue, or there's something spiritual around you guys. Now the Lovers card is here. So this is the Gemini card. This is also the Soulmate card. So you got the Soulmate card and you have the Devil. Indicates a very passionate relationship to me. I think that this relationship with the Nine of Cups, you can make it exactly what you want. So focus on what you want. I think there's more to come from this relationship. And yeah, I think focus on what you want, because what's going to happen is there's going to be some passion and some genuine love here. Definite soulmate connection. All right. Where was I? Oh, Sharmila was the last person I did. Tiffany, is my Cancer thinking about me? Okay, let's see. Definitely. You got a 70% chance that this person is thinking about you. And then this card here in reverse means that they may feel like they lost the battle. So good. Maybe this person will finally get their acts together. All right. Carla, didn't I thought that I answered one for you? I didn't? Oh yeah, I did, Carla. I answered. I said that I thought it was going to be in 6 weeks. The middle of October. I pulled the 6 of clubs. King. Is the Aquarius guy will come back to me, or shall I start dating the new Sagittarius guy? Okay, before I even start with the cards, I think that you should go for it with the Sagittarius regardless. You don't have to have a commitment to him, but you can give him a chance, because it's always a good idea to have options. Remember, like attracts like. More people that you're dating, and I'm talking casually dating. You don't have to be like cheating on people, but it usually brings in other people. So, or it draws more people in, and it's very interesting the way that happens. And I always tell a story about a friend of mine I had, that she really had it for this one guy who was her ex-boyfriend. She started doing online dating, and then she was interested in a guy in one of her classes. And it was like the same night that she had an online date, the old boyfriend showed up, and then like it all happened at once. It's like there's a lot of energy happening. But I'm going to see if the Aquarius is coming back. Yeah, this Aquarius is coming back. They just have to get over themselves first. But they're coming back. But I still think that you should give the Sagittarius a chance. I still think that, because like I said, like attracts like. Money, you know, they say money goes to money. Um, Katrina, general reading. What's going on for Katrina? Okay, you got something happening here with money with the Nine of Pentacles. Getting over a past heartbreak, or either getting over a past heartbreak, or you're no longer crying over spilt milk. You're moving on. This could be leaving somebody behind, or maybe you recently left somebody behind and you're prepared to move forward. Sagittarius could show up, or this could be when Sagittarius, when the sun moves into Sagittarius, or this brings balance and patience and compassion back into your life. So if you've recently ended something, you walked away from it, you're more than willing to move on. You're ready to move on. And then your life transforms. I think you got a good time coming up. I think so. I think you have a good time coming up. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck to all of us. Can you describe the person I'll find this year? Okay. Well, I can try. Let's see. I think they're going to be an earth sign. I think they're going to be an earth sign, and they could be a Virgo because the Hermit is here. If not, they could be a Taurus or a Capricorn, and it could be somebody who's got a shy disposition, somebody who's very fair. They may have a hard work ethic, a good, strong work ethic, and there may be some magic to this relationship. So I think that the person that, I think you're going to end up with an earth sign. Could be a Virgo. It could even be a Libra because the Justice card. But I'm thinking it's going to be an earth sign, and that they're going to be a hard worker, and they're going to be fair and balanced. You know, like a well-balanced person, which is a good thing, because sometimes you get someone who's a lot of fun, but they're just not grounded. And that's not good either. Okay, let me just see. Hang on. I'm a little bit lost with where I was. Oh my God, I must be really far behind. Oh God, sorry. Oh, please just bear with me for 1 second. Okay, I did the Tiffany question. Oh, Miss Lala. I don't think I've answered for Miss Lala yet. Does the Scorpio think that we met at the wrong time? And if he was still single, would he have asked me to be his wife? He told me so. Is that true? Okay, let's see. you got a 70% chance that what he's telling you is true. So with a 70% chance, I'm going to say he's telling you the truth. He maybe just embellished it a little bit, but I think he's basically telling you the truth. Let me go back. I did lost my spot again. All right, here we go. Dylan is, he's having a little bit of trouble with his back legs. I don't know if he hurt himself. I don't know if he's getting a little bit of arthritis, but I put him on CBD oil and it's putting him to sleep. So I may just have to break down and get him like doggy aspirins because I can't have this poor guy. Kayla, will I hear from Amir? Okay, let's see. Yes, you're going to hear from him out of the blue. Or, yeah, like when the Fool shows up, it's something spontaneous. Like he shows up at your house or he shows up at your work. But 70% chance with 2 aces, you're going to hear from this person. Brown sugar, will things get better for me in September? Okay. Yes. Things are going to get way better for you in September because you got this card here, which means things are going to change fast. The Knight in Shining Armor is here too. So if you're looking for love, love could show up too. September is going to be better for you. Justin, what will come for me in 2020? Okay, let's see. What will come for me in 2020? All right, what's happening for Justin in 2020? Okay, you got some good stuff. All right, a little bit of ups and downs, but it's basically good. The moon is here, which a secret could be revealed, or this is urging you to use your intuition. It also could be a Pisces. The Sun card, one of the best cards in the deck to get happiness. 5 of Pentacles, a little bit of worry surrounding money. This card, if you were recently feeling like you did a lot of hard work and didn't see a payoff, now that's starting to end. You're going to start to see your payoff come through. You got the 7 of Swords here. Somebody may betray you, but then the soulmate card comes in. So somebody's going to be here offering you a soulmate relationship, and you guys will be working hard on the relationship. So I think 2020 is going to be a good year. A little bit of ups and downs maybe when it comes to money, and somebody could be a little bit snaky or shitty. But I think that basically it's going to be a good year for you. Rosewater, will I be in a relationship with B? All right, will we be in a relationship with B? You got a 99% chance you got 3 aces. I think that you're going to get your relationship with B. It's Esha. Will David communicate his feelings towards me? I'm an Aquarius sun, Sagittarius rising. Moon, and you think he's a fire sign. Okay. Is David going to communicate his feelings? Yes, you got a 70% chance this person is going to communicate with you. He's waiting for a ship to come in. So he's not ready just yet, but he's going to commute. Why do I keep saying commute? Communicate with you. He's going to tell you how he feels. Definitely. It just might not happen tomorrow. He's got to be prepared. He's not prepared yet. Anjali, will my Capri ask for the next level in relationship? All right, let's see. You got 99% chance. You got 3 aces here. I think your relationship is going to move to the next level. A seal. Do I have a chance to travel soon? You got a 99% chance. You got 3 aces. I think that you're going to be traveling soon. Definitely. Definitely. Uh-huh. Sweetheart, what's my person of interest currently feeling about me? Okay, you're both Gemini. Okay. What's he feeling? And will there be communication? All right, you need to use your intuition with this situation. Something changes fast. You're going to get a new beginning, okay? Somebody here is going to be in hot pursuit. The Hermit is here, so then somebody may also back off for a moment. They could come on strong and then back up, and then they're holding themselves back. Then balance gets restored to the situation and strength. And then the Sun card is here. So I'm thinking here, this person is thinking that they're going to move forward fast. You're going to get a new beginning. They're going to be hot to trot, and they're going to be in pursuit of you. And then what's going to happen is either they're going to get complacent, hit a plateau, or they're going to have a moment in time where they back up a little bit. Don't worry about it because they're going to continue to move forward. That happens a lot. The Strength card and the Sun card is around this relationship. So if you haven't heard from this person, this card, that changes fast. This like could change like right now. That's how fast that card is. So I don't think that you have much to worry about. And I don't think you have a lot of time to wait. I think you're going to hear from this person relatively soon. I'm going to try to get through a few more, but I'm going to have to go soon because this phone it's going to die. And you know, last night it cut off in the middle, and I don't want it to cut off in the middle again. I don't don't know. I don't want to skip anybody, but I think that I got through all these people. All right. Is Linford okay? I haven't heard from him in a month. All right. Is Linford okay? I think he's okay. 70% chance says he's okay, but he's worried about something. So maybe you haven't heard from him because he's got a lot of shit going on. But I think that I think like physically, if that's the question, or physically, mentally, I think he is okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna be on tomorrow, and I'm gonna try. Tomorrow is my day off, but I have to take my car in for something to the dealer. So I'm going to try to go on twice, once earlier in the afternoon and then once a little bit later at night, just so that I can get people in different time zones. Because I know that a lot of people that are in way far different time zones from me don't get a chance to ask questions. So I'm going to go, and I got to take this dog out. I got to wake him up. He's got to go to the bathroom. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm thinking maybe in the afternoon around like 3, and then maybe I'll go on again later at night at like maybe 8 or 9, something like that. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you would like, share, subscribe, and share me with your friends. And I'll see you tomorrow. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.